Okay, hello everyone who loves hamsters in the whole wildly world. This is the first time I make an English-speaking video. I have around 15 Syrian hamsters living together. These are the girls, and maybe 4 more. These are boys. There's 6 child hamsters and 4 adults there. There are so many things I want to share in English because I've only been speaking Japanese and reaching out to people from Japan. Anyway, I'm gonna feed them now. This is atsuage. It's like it's soy, I don't know, fried soy, I guess. It's really tasty. And hamsters love it too. Lots of protein. Very proteiny. And this is chestnut. Amaguri. It's like sweet chestnut, softy, chestnutty. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't really know. My English is very rusty. These are my girls. Okay, feeding time. Here we go. So basically, most of these girls are related, and what I want to share is, one thing I really want to share is that, well, to have Syrian hamsters live in one living space, and this isn't, well, very big, but it's not very small too. But anyway, what I want to say is it's possible. It's possible, and I started doing this since last year, New Year's last year, when like this girl over here. She was born New Year's 2017, and I had 11 babies, and I knew they could be together, but it was common knowledge that Syrian hamsters can't be together, so I had this kind of dilemma. Like, I knew they weren't fighting, there was really no reason from my eyes to tear them apart. And then I was a fan of this YouTuber, Japanese YouTuber called Tankentai-san, Tankentai-san, and I'm sure he's probably popular outside Japan too, and he raises Syrian hamsters together, and he's been doing that for over 20-30 years, and he's like a pioneer of hamsters in many ways. And also he has a lot of criticism for that. Many revolutionaries do. And well, anyway, I was a fan of his, and I reached out to him, and I gave him some of my hamsters that was born New Year's last year, and we got to get connected and became friends. And anyway, I really wanted to share how Syrian hamsters can live together, and there's this other debate about what to give to hamsters, and that there's hamster food, and you're not supposed to give hamsters anything else but, you know, pellets, not human food with lots of salt and sugars, and but Tankentai-san and we both think that hamsters can eat a lot of things, and it's really, they're gourmet. They eat I don't know, they love sweet things. They're sweet-toothed, and it's also kind of this common knowledge that you're not supposed to give hamsters so much sugar, or so much caffeine, or so much this or that, but they're not, you know, it's really kind of, it's not it's not true. It's not true. Most things that people eat, hamsters have a very keen sense of taste. so they can eat as well, and they enjoy eating as well. Obviously, you want your pets to eat things that are organic, so maybe you won't give them McDonald's just because you like McDonald's, but, well, you don't have to give them pellets. And for some reason, hamsters that live together, they tend to like to eat at a certain time together, and for that reason, pellets usually hamsters shove into their pouches and eat later in their nests. But Syrian hamsters that live together, they don't, as you can see, they don't have nests. I mean, they like to sleep in one cage, kind of smushed together. So they eat at that spot. It's like, you know, dinner time or breakfast time, and they don't really bring it back to their nest to eat there. It's kind of a whole other culture. So for that reason too, hamsters that live together tend to like to eat things that are kind of organic, not dry food that can be preserved or kept in their nests for a long time. So I give them organic food, mostly foods that humans can eat as well. I don't really go to the pet shop to buy hamster food, and I give them enough to eat at one meal, and they eat it at one meal, and that's kind of the little girl. This girl was born in August. She's eating that chestnut, soft chestnut sweet thingy that is common in Japan over here. Anyway, this is the first English-speaking video. I wanted to reach out to a larger audience. I thought I'd do it kind of spontaneously. I just thought I'd do it now. I know there's a lot of, I don't want to say stereotypes, but that is what it is about Syrian hamsters. And because of Tankentai-san, a lot of, I've realized much about Syrian hamsters we have not figured out yet. There's lots to be known about these creatures, and since there's not, they're mostly extinct in nature, it's kind of not fair to them to restrict their possibilities as a species just by how we think of them at first sight. Like if two fight, we just think, oh, probably most of them fight, or, you know, I don't know. I mean, it was a mind-boggling experience for me this past 2 years. So maybe I'll make something like this again, in English, again. Sorry for the shoddy camera work and the shoddy narration. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my show. See you again. Bye bye. Hello. So this is how my girls like to sleep. As I said before, I'll probably kind of stick this to the other video. They kind of like to kind of snuggle together and sleep after they eat. I'm sure everyone knows that hamsters like to sleep in very dark places or very small spaces, and that's true about hamsters that live together, but for some reason they want to kind of be tight-knit together. They want to make that dark, small space together. And for that reason, for some reason, even if I give them like a nest or like a box to sleep in, because maybe some of them want privacy. That's what I thought at first, but none of them uses nests or little I don't know what you call them, but boxes to sleep in. They all want to sleep out in the open. So they're not very territorial at all, and they don't mind being watched, being slept. It's kind of mystifying to me because I've been raising Syrian hamsters in one cage for one for like, I don't know, 20 years since I was 8. So it was a mind-opening experience for me to watch Dylon and realize that not all of them want to live alone. It's not, and they really look happy. They of all the hamsters I've had since I was 8, these hamsters that live together, they look the happiest, the most peaceful. They have the most peaceful face, and they're so none of them are nervous or most hamsters that live alone want to have privacy, and well, obviously everyone has that right, but so they're nervous to be outside of their nest. But these hamsters, they don't really have that notion that they're outside in a dangerous place and they have to, maybe it's because they have some kind of group consciousness and they feel safe by being together, huddled together. That's a very new idea for Syrian hamsters, I think. Don't you? I mean, if they lived alone in the wild, why would they feel safety within themselves? Or maybe it's something new in pet hamsters, like with dogs. You know, I mean, dogs evolved with humans, so I don't know. Many unanswered questions, but I've had a lot of criticism about having them in one living space, and it's, you know, it's too small, there's too many in one place, you're giving them human food, etc. But I just you don't have to see what you believe, but I mean, when it's right in front of you, it must be there must be some kind of truth to it. I mean, they are here, they are healthy, they're happy, they're together. What else can you say? Is what I want to say. I mean, that's what I've been wanting to say since I've started showing these critters live together. I'm sorry, I'm really not used to the English narration, so that's about all. This little girl over here, she's related. She's part of. She has my blood, my family, hamster family blood in her, but her father is this kind of fancy-looking. Most of my hamsters are like this cream, or this I don't know what they call it in English, kinkuma, orangey colored hamster, or this kind of gray hamster, or this white hamster. These are like my family colors that I bred in my house. But I gave some out to adoption, and one of that hamster made like a family, and I think the father was this kind of fancy looking colored hamster. And wow, my English is rusty. Anyway, so I fostered one of the babies that were born outside. What am I saying? Anyway, she just came here yesterday. Her owner. So the her owner and also has hamsters living together, Syrian hamsters that live together. I think it's kind of like a new movement, really. That's probably one of the reasons why I thought I'd kind of make an English video, because it's kind of, I want it to get outside of the box. I want people to know. I want people to see and kind of realize that some of these stereotypes are just stereotypes. So yeah. See you again. Bye bye.